In a small town school, there was a young boy named Sam who often came to class looking messy and tired. He would sit in the back, rarely speaking, often with his head down. One day, the teacher noticed he hadn't done his homework again. She walked over to him, frustrated, and said, "Sam, why don't you ever complete your work? You need to take this seriously." The other students giggled, shaking their heads, while Sam just looked down, embarrassed. As the days passed, the teacher's patience wore thin. Finally, one evening, she decided to follow Sam home to understand his behavior better. She stayed far enough behind so he wouldn't see her, and soon she noticed Sam wasn't heading home but to a quiet, narrow street. He entered an old bakery, put on an apron, and began working alongside the elderly baker. Sam was cleaning tables and serving customers, and after a few hours, the baker handed him a small envelope of cash. With the envelope clutched in his hand, Sam quickly left and headed to a pharmacy where he bought some medicine, then walked down to a small house with dim lights inside. The teacher quietly followed him, watching as Sam entered and found his younger sister lying on a small bed, her face pale and frail. Gently, he gave her the medicine, then sat by her side, holding her hand until she drifted off to sleep. Watching from the doorway, the teacher felt a wave of guilt and sadness wash over her. She finally understood why Sam was always so tired at school. The next day, Sam came to class, looking just as weary as usual. The teacher noticed some students whispering about his appearance. Instead of scolding Sam this time, she gently placed a warm breakfast on his desk. Surprised, Sam looked up at her and she gave him a kind smile. The other students looked on, confused, but then they, too, decided to chip in, bringing little gifts and notes of encouragement. Over time, Sam's classmates grew kinder, each of them realizing there might be struggles hidden behind anyone's tired face. And from that day on, Sam never felt alone again.